What is up, you guys? It is your girl, Nay. And if you're new here, hey girl, hey. And if you're a stubby, hey girl, hey, I see you, honey. Y'all, check this out. This is gonna be a meal prep video. Yes. Y'all, your girl has been slacking. Okay. I pick and choose the days I want to be healthy, and then the other days I just eat whatever I want. And honey, we trying to look snatched, okay, for 2024. We trying to look good. We trying to be like our curves on fleek. I don't know if they still say that, but I say it, okay? So I want to set myself up for success. So I need to meal prep, honey. So I'm going to be showing y'all what I'm going to eat for breakfast this week and also lunch. I typically don't meal prep my dinner because I'm home, so I'm able to cook it here. Now, quick disclaimer, I am not a nutritionist, okay? I'm not a fitness trainer, okay, fitness coach. I just want to give y'all some inspiration and some ideas on what you can make on your next meal prep. Okay, honey? So I just want to throw that out there. Okay. So you already know what I'm going to say. If you like all things faith, all things fashion, all things fitness, honey, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yes, honey. Go ahead. Just take a second. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so for breakfast this week, I am making fruit and yogurt granola bowls. So you see me here just cutting up our little strawberries. This is the yogurt that I am using for this meal prep. This is the Light and Fit Greek yogurt by Dannon, one of my favorites, you guys. It has 80 calories, 12 grams of protein. If you want to add some additional protein, you can add some protein powder, you can add some peanut butter. Typically, I will also pair this granola bowl with some boiled eggs, and that will give me some additional protein for the morning. Okay, so we're adding the fruit. I'm adding strawberries and blackberries this week. I also like to do blueberries, but I thought I would switch it up a little bit for this week. And this is the honey almond granola by Nature's Path. I normally get the cashew butter coconut one, but I wanted to try something different again this week. This one was okay, but I would recommend, if you like cashew butter and coconut, to try that one. That is my favorite one, and I'm gonna go back to that one. But you can try this one too. It wasn't bad. Definitely ate it because I spent my coins on it. So I just portioned the granola out. I did not weigh the granola, which I should have, because y'all, granola can add up. The calories in granola can add up. So you definitely want to make sure that you weigh how much granola you're putting in each container. But I was being lazy, so yeah. And then, y'all, I was definitely struggling with these tops. I don't know why, but yeah, I was. But y'all, we finally got them on, so no worries. Okay, so for lunch, I'm having teriyaki salmon with some brown rice and some zucchini. Here I am cutting up my salmon into three portions. Um, I also typically ask the butcher or the man in the seafood department to cut off the skin for me, but I didn't do that this time. And so, y'all, I was struggling trying to get this skin off my salmon. And I like to take the skin off because I like to season both sides. So, yeah. So here I am, y'all. I'm just gonna pat dry my salmon before I put the seasonings on them. And we're gonna season them up, honey. So I put a little bit of olive oil, and you're gonna see the seasonings that I use on the salmon here. So you just want to add a generous amount of seasoning on both sides. Again, you don't have to season both sides. I just do because I'm extra. Okay. Okay, guys, so I added a little bit more olive oil to the pan, and we're just gonna drop our salmon right in the skillet, honey, and we're gonna cook them up. Okay. Here is the teriyaki sauce that I will be using for this meal prep. It is store bought. However, it is super easy to make your own. So if you want to go that route, please feel free to do so. I just went with the store bought one because it was quick and easy. Also, be very generous with the sauce. I didn't put up much in mine. So I didn't have much to ladle over my brown rice, but if you want to have a little extra to ladle over like your brown rice or your mashed potatoes, put a little extra sauce in the pan so you can have that for later. So this is the brown rice that I will be using. Again, y'all, meal prep, in my opinion, is supposed to be quick and easy. So I went with this rice. It's a boil in a bag. So I just dropped it right on into the saucepan. And I like to add a little bit of this chicken bouillon flavoring to my brown rice just to give it another layer of flavor. So now we're on to the veggies. I am cutting up some yellow onion, some yellow squash, and some zucchini, and then we're going to throw these veggies right into the oven. And as you can see here, y'all, sometimes the veggies have like little ugly spots on them, and they're probably not that ugly, but I think they are. So I trimmed that off before I began to chop up my veggies. Now to prepare the veggies for the oven, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil at the bottom of my Pyrex, and then I am going to put the veggies in the Pyrex, and I'm going to season them with lemon pepper, salt, and garlic powder. And now it is time to prepare our meal prep. So here you see me placing some brown rice in each container, the salmon on top, and this is where I didn't have a lot of sauce to put on my brown rice, but y'all, these meal preps were still banging, okay? And then I also added the veggies. So for my second lunch meal prep of the week, I am making a turkey sweet potato skillet. So here I am chopping up some green bell pepper. I'm also going to chop up some onion and also some sweet potato. You can't have a turkey sweet potato skillet without the sweet potato. Okay. Here I am cutting up the sweet potatoes. Make sure when you're cutting up your sweet potatoes that you cut them roughly around the same size so that they can cook evenly. I had to go back and cut some of them because they're a little bit too big. Now let's put some oil in our skillet and saute our veggies. I am using the 93% lean, 7% fat ground turkey. Please feel free to use whatever you would like. You could also substitute the turkey for ground beef and then season to your liking. I'm using seasoned salt, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of pink Himalayan salt, and then some chili powder. Now, once our ground turkey starts to brown, I go ahead and add a little bit of garlic paste to add some additional flavor. Now, let's add a little bit of liquid to our saucepan. So I'm adding water. You can also use chicken stock or veggie stock, and I just use a little chicken bouillon since I didn't have chicken stock. This is going to help our potatoes cook up very nicely. Now that we've added all of our sweet potatoes, we're going to put our lid on and let that simmer for about 10 to 12 minutes. And then we are going to add some black beans and some diced tomatoes and mix that up very well and let that simmer for an additional 10 to 12 minutes. For even more seasoning and flavor, I added this Southwest Chipotle seasoning from Mrs. Dash. Gave that a good stir. Once your sweet potatoes are fork tender, y'all, this dish is good to go. So this is how I prepared it for meal prep, you guys. I just melted some cheese on top and paired it with some tortilla chips. You could also try it with like some type of rice, but it is definitely perfect on its own. It was so good. Definitely give it a try. And that is the end of this video. If you love content like this and want to see more, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl, Nay. Bye!